Megabass drops a new subsurface topwater wake bait, the return of Blitz Mania and Dolive Mania, and back-to-back Respect weekends. This is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle. Welcome to the Hookup Tackle.
Oh, what a stud.
Yeah. Look at that.
That was sick. Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday. All right, guys, some breaking news. What's new this week at the Hookup Tackle?
What a beautiful post-spawn fish.
Look at that.
Look at that gut on that.
That's a nice fish.
Welcome back, my friends. I am Ben with the Hookup Tackle, with Tackle Otaku on Instagram, being joined this beautiful Sunday morning. We're going to call it Sunday,
Okay.
but it's actually Monday where we are, because we live in the future, Jeff
Ooh,
and
in
I
the
and
future.
CJ. We are in beautiful hillside, rice farming countryside of Hiroshima, Japan. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers
If you
to
guys
that.
want to know what happens tomorrow, let me know, because we're living it today. It's the magic of time
You
warp.
should invest in what stock?
It's a secret. Cheers, my friends. I am in the home country of the greatest beer in the world. Is this not the most gorgeous view in the world? I love this place. Jeff, CJ, and I are here to just film some really dope videos that we'll bring you guys in a couple weeks, just exploring Biwa, Ikihara, Nanihiro. We've met some amazing people, had some amazing food. Jeff, the horse sashimi, your favorite right now?
Horse sashimi was great, but I think the dried squid was
That was special.
it still tastes in my mouth. That's
Yeah,
how good
I'm
it
never
was.
gonna lose that one. But look, this is an amazing place. We're stoked to be here. Cheers to you guys on a Sunday morning. Orion tastes just as delicious in Japan as
It
it
doesn't
does
taste better.
in America. It can't get
It
any
can't get
better.
any better.
When it's perfect, it's perfect, Jeff. It just is what it is. Give me a second. Let
Okay.
me just enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That is delicious. By the way, if you're getting motion sick, we might have forgot a tripod.
Yeah.
So handheld it is. So let's dive straight in. We have some cool drops. When's the last time we did a back-to-back Respect weekend?
Ooh.
It has been ages. You guys were very patient on White Butterfly. By the way, thank you guys for your business. Overwhelmed at the amount of White Butterfly. Well, not really. That was a sick-ass color. What I have in my hands now is one of my favorite throwback colors. Jeff, why don't you show us what's in this box? Well done, sir. Shall we dive through the baits and
Absolutely.
explore a little bit? Okay, there you go, guys. This, I'm gonna say months Respect, because White Butterfly was late. This Respect drop is YMC. Now this, to me, is a very cool color. This is gonna be a color that a lot of guys are gonna be like, what the hell is that?
Yep.
But it's also gonna be one of those colors where guys are like, oh, hell yeah, that's the one. So let's check it out. YMC. You have a silver-based body. The back is an illusion paint of chartreuse and gold, but depending on how the light hits it, you'll get some greens and blues as well. You have a faint orange belly, and then you have the yellow kind of zebra tiger markings on it. It's a fantastic color that's also semi-transparent. So when you hold it up to the light, the color kind of disappears on the silver and you just get a subdued semi-transparent baitfish pattern. It's going to be an absolute smoker for you smallmouth guys. It's going to be a smoker for you guys with a little bit dingier water. You're going to catch the absolute dog piss out of them. So let's just explore the lineup really quick. Respect Series drops, by the way, are one and done now. We used to be able to be fortunate to get some extra supplies. They pretty much don't ever have any extra supply. So if this speaks to you, make sure you grab them. So let's break down the baits. It is going to be available in the Ito Vision 110. Is available in the Prop Darter 80. It is available in the Vision 95. Vision 95, one of my favorite baits. This is a bait that we've talked about a lot before. When you pause it, it has a kind of quivering action. So you can jerk it, twitch it, wind it, but then when you stop it, it suspends and then continues to kind of quiver. Very unique jerk bait. That's the Vision 95. It is available in the Dog X Speed Slide. It looks dirty in that, doesn't it? The X80 Junior, for you bait finesse guys and small jerkbait guys. The Griffin Zero, absolutely disgusting in the Griffin Zero. How about this one, Jeff? An iJack.
What?
Yeah, when's the last time?
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw an iJack in anything,
That's
let
actually
alone
kinda crazy.
in Respect, right? Let's just take it out so that we can appreciate actually having something
What?
dope. Yeah, an iJack. So we haven't talked about the iJack in a long time.
Very long time.
If a lot of you guys don't know what this is a wake bait. It has a triangular shaped lip to it. And what that does is inside there is, Megabass calls it a rudder system. It's a tungsten ball that's sitting on a swinging rudder. And as it moves, it clacks. Right, so you have a very slow movement and this bait will roll and flash all the way over while that rudder goes back and forth. Super sick to see it in a Respect Series. How about this, Jeff? Back-to-back weekends with a 110 Junior, which is super dope. And how about this? Back-to-back weekends with a 110 plus one Junior also. That's disgusting. Oh, hey Jeff, how about back-to-back weekends with a +1 also. So 2 Respect drops in a row. Megabass did all 4 of the 110 jerkbaits. Super sick. All right, finish it up. We have it in the X Nanahan. Disgusting. Giant Dog X, Pop X, and of course the Pop Max. Dude, it looks it looks disgusting. What do you think of YMC, Jeff?
It is crazy, but it's not too crazy. Those are my favorite Megabass colors.
Crazy, but not too
But not
crazy.
too crazy,
Understood. Kind of like how I like my women. Am I right? Yes. Okay. So there you go, guys. If YMC speaks to you, make sure you snatch it up. These are available while supplies last right now.
What does YMCA mean again?
YMCA.
Okay. They're gonna sue us for that one.
By the way, Jeff did answer or ask a serious question. What does YMC stand for? Yellow Metallic Coach.
I should have known
is what
that.
it stands for. So Coach, you should
I
have known
should have
that.
known that.
Shame on you,
I'm an
Jeff.
idiot.
This is a color that actually dates back to the early 2000s. I believe it was only done in a Giant Dog X in a Vision 95. Okay, so this is marking the first time that it's been done in the majority of these colors. So there you go, Yellow Metallic Coach from Megabass, available now. All right, Jeff, staying on Megabass, a new bait drop. Now this bait was teased in a Respect Series drop a little earlier this year. Finally, it is available on the market. This is the Megabass Lattes Feeding Woofer. This is a very cool bait that debuted at the Osaka show earlier this year. Finally, production is in. Just to spec it out for you guys, and I'll break it down, 120 millimeters, 5/8 of an ounce, so it's a very easy bait to throw, pretty normal size. Lots of colors you guys are used to, plus some new colors. This is DD Shad, which I think is super sexy. Oh. This is pretty normal in Japan, so let's pause for a quick break. Beer drinking time. The Lattes Feeding Woofer. This is a floating bait designed to be a topwater bait that you can rip or pull, and when you pull, it's got a tremendous kind of roll and flash and then lift back up. Okay, so it's kind of a jerk and then raise. So a very cool concept. Of course, with all Megabass, they tried to elevate it a little bit. You've got unique casting control in there. You've got a unique sound, similar almost to an eye-jack, but without that rudder system. Just a really fun bait to use, an easy bait to use. This is a style of bait that's been out for ages and ages. They basically want to take that floating jerk bait where you used to kind of rip it and have it twitch down, but have something that had a true roll and control to where you could jerk hard, not wrap the line around the hooks. So I think this is going to have a lot of game for you guys. Color selection is, across the board great. There's, anywhere from perches to shads like it's in my hand. There's some fine art colors. There's great gill colors. So there you go. Brand new drop from Megabass, the Lattes Feeding Woofer. Those are available right now. All right, Jeff, the next new drop I'd like to talk to you about is a rod from Shimano. Now, I've been fairly critical on Shimano products over the last couple years, mainly because I was born a Shimano guy. I was born at Loomis Shimano, and I just, I want them to have the standards that they want to have too, right? Now, they've come out with some amazing products over the last couple of years. The new Matina DC, one of my favorites. Poison Ultima, unbelievable. Well, this year they dropped a brand new Poison Adrena line, completely revamped, completely redesigned. And CJ and I yesterday shot a quick little clip at Lake Nanahiro just so you guys can see one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. Check out this clip in the new Poison Adrenas. We are on the shore of one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. This is Lake Nanahiro in Japan, and I am stoked to finally be able to bring you guys the brand new Poison Adrena from Shimano. This is still a Shimano Jackal collab. This is a completely revised lineup, and honestly, it's kind of JDM and it's kind of USDM, because here in Japan they only released a handful of models, but in the US we're doing 10 models of bait casting, 5 in spinning. There's bass blowing up right there. I can't believe it, so I'm going to try to wrap this as fast as I can. Look, I've had these rods for a few months, and I've been very, very critical of Shimano products over the last few years, and this is one that I can completely get behind. CJ, myself, Julius, Jeff, we've put this rod through the test. We've caught a bunch of largemouth in Arizona. We brought a couple here to Japan and even put them in the saltwater up against some chinu, which you guys will see soon. They're incredibly light, incredibly strong. Let me hit a couple of the highlights for you. There is a new Spiral X Core tech. So instead of just a regular Spiral X, it is Spiral X Core, which is going to make it lighter and stronger. So, Spiral X is that crossweave graphite that most of you guys are used to in P5, Steez, Poison Ultima. But that crossweave is going to prevent any rod twist. It's going to give that rod an incredible kind of intuitive feel to it. And with that core layered in between those layers, it's going to be incredibly strong as well. Poison Adrena has always been known as being super versatile rods. So if you guys are looking for a lineup of rods as a co-angler, as a kayak angler, as a shore fisherman, where you need one rod to do a bunch of different things, this is the lineup to do it. And CJ, you and I were throwing all kinds of stuff on these rods. We'd cut off a free rig and put it on a crankbait, right? Cut off the crankbait, put on a popper. So I can attest to the versatility. One of the other really cool features, obviously, it's going to have custom built CI4 reel seat. It's got gorgeous styling throughout, but it has a full carbon monocoque grip section, and it's a hollow monocoque grip section. Now in Japan, these rods are going to come ferruled. Okay, so in Japan they'll be ferruled, but in the US, one piece. So no ferrule, so I know a lot of US anglers are terrified over ferrules, so you don't have to worry about it. There are 2 rods that are in the spinning lineup that have carbon tips designed specifically for strolling, which is kind of cool because, you know, we've never seen that before in this lineup. So again, that hollow monocoque grip is going to basically transfer sensitivity to you. It's going to make it lighter, more sensitive. Your hand is on metal up here. And then the spinning reels, I have Fuji K guides on them as well, which will reduce line twist and line wrap on your guides. So in all, super impressed with this rod lineup. I think it's probably the best rod lineup in that $300 to $400 price point. So I know you're gonna love it. If you have questions on it, you know where to find me. But there you go, the brand new Poison Adrena dropping with my Daiwa shirt, as things should be. All right, enjoy the scenery for a minute, and then back to myself and Jeff. All right, Jeff, let's jump to a couple of promotions. This is the max of stuff we could bring in our suitcase, and trust me when I say max, we're here with CJ. He's been
bad.
Kind of a problem,
Yeah,
wouldn't
really
you say?
bad.
Overweight in the airport.
Yep.
Overweight basically
Again.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We tried to ship our bags back to Tokyo so we didn't have to lug them around Hiroshima.
Not happening.
He couldn't do it because he's got too much crap. He's that guy. Yeah, he's that guy. But we have a few promotions for you guys that a couple we started earlier this week. If you are on our newsletter, you would have seen them. Start right here. Blade Fest 2024. Okay, Blade Fest 2024. This is going to be 30% off select blades, spinner baits, and things with blades. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight a few of the things. OSP High Pitcher Max, right? There's a bunch of spinner baits, and we'll put a link to the full collection so you can see it. Buzz baits, of course, are going to be on there. Things with blades, right? Something like a Blade Waker, Raid Killer D, Katsu Dead Screw, right? Spin baits are on there, and then even blade baits. Okay, so things like Override, Keyburn, underspins. There's a bunch of cool stuff on there. So if you guys like throwing things with blades, 30% off. We'll run it through this week, so take advantage. It's based on supplies on hand, so grab them if anything speaks to you. Blade Fest 2024 is happening now. All right, also, huge OSP promotion week. Dolive Mania is back. We do this every year. It's 30% off all Dolive plastics, and we expanded the plastic selection a little bit as well. Now, OSP Dolive plastics, one of our favorites. You see us talk about things like the Dolive Beaver, Dolive Stick, Dolive Shads, right? Always talking about this, probably, in my opinion, the best soft plastic on the market for catching fish. So if you guys want to stock up, if you want to expand your color options, if you want to try something new, and there's lots of dope things in here, right? So, Dolive Shad is one of my favorites, still underutilized bait. Shimmy Fall swim bait, that's an amazing option. Dolive Craw is a jig trailer, is unbelievable. But we're expanding it to most soft plastics in OSP. So even in the HP lineup, so HP 3D Wacky, HP Fish, which is an unbelievable swim bait. Dice Rubber, everybody needs more Dice Rubber, right? So here's your chance to scoop up whatever you'd like. 30% off. We just restocked across the board, so almost every color and everything is in stock and available for you guys as well. So take advantage. Dolive Mania, it's going to run through the middle of the week. 30% off all OSP soft plastics. All right, and then something new this year to add to Dolive Mania, Jeff. We wanted to expand it to hard baits too. So we are doing Blitz Mania as well. So 30% off anything Blitz related. So I'm just going to highlight a few of the best ones, but if it is an OSP Blitz anything, you can save 30% off through the middle of the week. So EXDRs, Blitz DRs, what else do we bring over here? We've got tiny Blitzes, Blitz MRs, right? How about the big dogs? Magnum EXDRs, SRs, Tinies, Blitz Max. OSP Blitz crankbaits, probably the favorite crankbait of everybody at the shop. Just a truly great lineup from top to finish, small to big. So if you'd like to stock up, or if you haven't tried a Blitz yet, this is your opportunity to do so. Save big, 30% off. Blitz Mania, Dolive Mania going on this week from OSP. All right, guys, and that is a wrap for us. I know it's a shorter episode, but we are just finishing up our trip in Japan. So literally brought everything I could bring, but some dope things. Jeff, favorite thing we talked about today?
It probably has to be the amazing Orion beer.
All right, I'll take that.
You know,
yes?
It sucks because I had 3 Orions the other night.
He actually did. This is true.
Maybe play a clip somewhere.
Yeah.
I think we have a clip.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We were all kind of toasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say we had an awesome night the other night.
We did. You, me, CJ, our buddy Hideki
Yeah.
from Tekel, Hata,
Yeah.
who's a Kazu
Kazu.
from OSP,
Yeah. Mihara.
Mihara from
Imakatsu.
Imakatsu, right? A super great group of dudes sat around, just had a barbecue of some fresh deer,
Fresh deer.
wild boar,
Wild boar.
Orion party.
Or dude, all Orion. There's
All
no other
Orion.
beer there.
And Jeff actually partook in
yeah,
the
I'm
festivities.
still a little drunk.
Yeah, as you guys can tell, everybody's losing their minds
Wobbly.
right now, Jeff. Yeah, everybody's gonna. We should maybe start a GoFundMe for a tripod for Jeff. Okay, all right. Before anybody pukes, guys, on behalf of myself and Jeff and CJ, wherever he is right now. Actually, we tricked him with some snacks. He's probably puking somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll post that on my Instagram. Guys, thank you for your business. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the kind comments too on our Instagram posts, on our YouTube videos. You guys are the best. We love you. So enjoy your weekend. Trust me, we're already on Monday. Sunday's an amazing day. You guys are gonna love it. We loved it. Have a great time. Go hug your family. Catch a big fish. If you can find a delicious Orion, if I don't drink them all while I'm here, scoop them up and enjoy. Guys, we will see you again back in the States next weekend. Enjoy, my friends. Peace out.